Berikutan pengumuman penutupan sekolah sehingga akhir persekolahan, pengajaran dan pembelajaran secara home-based learning tetap diteruskan. Oleh itu, kami di Akademi YouTuber menyediakan tuition online percuma pertama di Malaysia, dari prasekolah hinggalah ke sekolah menengah, dengan kerjasama e-didik Malaysia dan Kelab Guru Malaysia. Kenapa bayar jika anda boleh dapat percuma? Bermula percuma, selamanya akan percuma. Manfaatkan peluang yang ada. Jangan tunggu lagi, sertailah sekarang. Untuk maklumat lanjut, layari www.akademiyoutuber.com.
Dibawakan kepada anda oleh Akademi YouTuber.
Hello everyone, hi. Okay, hello students, how are you? I'm so sorry we started the session late today. We have some technical problem. Cikgu Heidi is having some technical problem and the other teachers were having their meetings today. Welcome teachers, students and also friends, okay? Alright, okay, now let's continue with our special class. Bermula percuma, selamanya percuma. I hope all of you are in the best of health. And before we proceed with our lesson, let's pray in our respective ways. And the Muslims, on to you, Puan Farida, maybe you can help us.
Yes, Al-Fatiha. Amin. Back to you, Madam Manji.
Okay, thank you very much, Madam Farida and students. I saw that many of you are here, Saravanan, Azim, Teacher Heidi, all right, Jessica, Afika, and so on. Okay, thank you. Let me introduce myself to those who don't know me. I'm Madam Manji from ACS Ipoh, and I'm the moderator. And today's slot, I will continue because Madam Heidi having some technical problem. And actually, her topic is about self-assessment for Part 2 essay writing. But don't worry, she will come another time. And maybe if everything goes on, maybe she will just join in later. All right. So I will continue with you all, with all of you today, how to write an email, because I know some of you did not attend last week's class. So anyway, email is very important for the Form 4 and even Form 5 students. Okay. So we have special guest over here. That is Blackberry. She is our control host, and our teacher Emily John. She's also over here, and she's the main person in why she'll see that everything goes smoothly. All right, and sometimes she may share information. That is Cikgu Farida and also Emily John. All right, so let's continue with our lesson because it is already 5:14. So I will cut it short and let's go straight to the topic for today's lesson. All right.
All to you, Puan Farida. Let me share the screen. Hold on, just a moment.
All right.
So today we will be doing, what is the topic, Madam Manji?
Writing an email for writing.
Okay, some revision of what we did last week. So
yes,
let me just share with the students. Hold on. Okay.
Go away straight to the questions.
All right.
Okay.
Maybe we can focus on the question practice.
Okay,
yeah,
just a moment.
practice. Yes, the question. Okay, maybe. Okay, yeah, after the pieces. All right, and
Okay,
okay,
what,
one more.
do you remember?
Yes, okay. So after number 10, 11, 12.
11 maybe? 11.
Okay, never mind. Stop here. This is, you're doing speaking. Okay, never mind. We do speaking. Okay, go here up. All right, okay.
11.
All right.
So,
Yes, this is the, okay.
11,
Speaking, okay. All right, this is quite
Alright,
small, but never mind.
wait, let me share.
Yes.
Share.
Yes.
Okay, just a moment. Okay.
Okay, students, I think we are continuing with the lesson. please bear with me. Today we are going to do about speaking. That is paper 1, paper 2, paper 3 and paper 4. From here you can see paper 1, paper 2, paper 3 and paper 4. The time constraint, how much time do you really need to answer and what type of questions. I think your class teachers have already informed you this. Alright, so go next screen please. Next slide, Harida.
Next slide, huh?
Yes, next slide please. Okay,
Alright.
the 4 components for papers for the SPM English, reading and use of English, that is 1 hour and 30 minutes. Writing is also 1 hour and 30 minutes and speaking, that is 30 minutes. So today we are doing speaking and I will invite some of you to come into the 20 to speak if you have time, and then listening, which is 40 minutes. Okay, all right, next slide please. Okay, speaking paper. Sorry, just now we made a mistake and I said email. Actually, it is speaking paper. Okay, this speaking paper, we need 2 students to work as a pair. All right, teamwork. Okay, and we have 3 sections. The first one is the interview, whereby it will be an individual, long-term based on text or verbal prompt. They will ask you simple questions. The second part will be discussion with partner based on mind map stimulus and further discussion tasks. Okay, don't worry, students. You are doing it. When I show you the example, you'll be able to do. And then the time given is estimated 13 minutes. Can be 12 to 13 minutes. Okay. We are going to focus here on the CEFR. Main focus is B1 to B2. The highest will be B2. The lowest will be B1. So everybody must try to speak something using the English language according to your exam task. Okay. Continue. Next slide, please. Okay, this SPM speaking task overview is taken by all from 5 students and constitutes 25% of the overall candidate grade. Okay, the SPM speaking test is paired from example, 2 candidates take the test together. So maybe your friends A and B, number 1 and number 2 will do together. Then 3 and 4, 5 and 6. Okay, the speaking test has 3 sections. That is A2 to C1. Okay, then the other one is to elicit different types of spoken language and the duration is 13 minutes. This is what I repeated just now, the same slide. Okay, thank you. Next slide, please. Okay, over here you can see the chart. So this is how you will be able to see a basic speaker, he will get an A. Okay, then the independent speaker will get a B, then you will get a C. Okay, A, B, C, there is a A1, A2 or B1, B2 or C1 or C2. Depends on the marks that the teacher will give to you later on. Okay, next slide, please. Okay, part 1, as I mentioned to you just now, was interview, single one. Interlocutor, okay, who is the interlocutor? Interlocutor is your teacher who teaches you in the class. She is the interlocutor, but interviews candidates. Will ask simple, basic questions to the candidates. Will ask you, okay, what is your name? How do you come? Have you taken your breakfast? Okay, hello. Are you Anisha? May I know your name, please? Oh, you are Anisha, and what about you? So they will ask you the question. Okay, so input here is the interlocutor. Am I going very fast, students? One Farida, am I going very fast?
Slow down a bit, Madam Manjit.
Yeah.
We have
Okay, that's right.
time.
Okay, students, anything, if you have any problems, you can write at the chat box. Okay,
Yes,
comments, all
write
right?
the chat box, huh?
Okay. So over here, the first one, the interlocutor will be always your subject teacher, your class teacher who is teaching you English. Okay, she will provide some questions to us on during the exam day. All right, then you have to respond to the questions. Okay, what are the functions? Giving functional, factual information about self. That is your biodata. Have you taken your breakfast? How do you come to school? What is your name? Okay. They're talking about present circumstances. Okay, just like what happened now, COVID-19. So maybe they can ask some simple questions, okay? And then expressing opinions or even explaining and giving reasons, talking about future plans or talking about past experience. So these are the things they can talk to you and ask you. And you students must be prepared. You must use the language to communicate because these are all basic questions. Next slide, please. Okay, question number 1. I told you just now, where do you live? How do you come to school? What do you usually do after you wake up? What do you usually do on weekends? So these are the questions the teachers will ask you. This is part 1, sample questions. I'm sure you can answer these questions. This is to make you to be comfortable, make yourself relaxed for your oral test, and also you are able to answer. Don't be so panic and don't say, oh, I can't do it. Everyone can do it. Okay, you can do it and you will do it. Okay, next slide, please. Okay, now coming to the next part. What grammar and vocabulary will candidate need to answer these questions? What type of questions do you need to answer? So the grammar must be very simple. Present tense must have adverbs of frequency like plus verb and ing. Like something is happening. Okay. Then example here, transport, daily routine. You come to school, you take a shower in the morning before coming to school. You have your morning prayers, take your breakfast. Okay, free time activities. What are your free time activities? Maybe game, playing some games, maybe swimming, maybe cooking, maybe sleeping. Nowadays, everybody loves to play their handphones, computer games, chit-chat with friends, so you can talk and talk. There are so many activities you can do. So you cannot say, teacher, I do not know. Everyone has something important, something free to do. Okay? All right, continue the next slide. This is the part 2, which is a bit difficult, but don't worry, students. You will be able to do when your teacher train you. Okay, this part 2 is what? You must use what? Individual long-term task with a listening candidate response about 20 seconds. So your A will speak, B will listen, B speak, A listen, and then the teacher can ask a question and you need to answer. All right? So the teacher is also listening, and then the person is, and there will be two teachers. The teacher will be asking you questions, the teacher listens, but who is going to give you the marks? The teacher is sitting behind you, will be assessing you. She will be giving the marks. Your class teacher will just listen and see your answers. And in case you have sometimes difficulty, then she will try to prompt you, try to help you. But you can do it because you need to practice. All right. So section 2 here is spoken, rubrics, written, prompts given in candidates booklets. You see, remember prompts? I see some helping words, some guided words already given. So you need to read. When you read, you are able to do. Okay. Then when you're reading, you're able to write. You are not going to write. You cannot take even a pencil with you there. So everything must be here. That's why you must practice your speaking activities. Okay, then this is candidates output. Sustaining a long-term discourse, then coherence, organizing the ideas. Then you need to think about certain things. You need to explain, you need to express, you need to give opinion and so on. All right? Okay, next slide, please. Okay, this is the example, part 2 example frame. It is a bit small, but never mind. The teachers will train you when you get a booklet during your trial or during your practice in the classroom, you'll be able to do. Okay, candidate A, answer for 20 seconds. Candidate B, all right, you may start now. You see, everything the teacher will give you timing. Okay, there'll be a bell there, the teacher will ring. Okay, can you start now, students? So that's why you are considered speaking assessment, where you will be assessed to see how fluently you can speak, how you can share ideas, opinions, and so on. Let's continue. Okay, example here, part 2. Just now we did was example part 1. Remember, simple basic questions. Now part 2 is a family celebration. All of us have a lot of celebration in Malaysia, correct? I'm sure that Deepawali, and soon we are going to celebrate on the 13th, 14th, 15th. We are going to have some kind of celebration. Okay, Selamat Hari Raya. Then we are celebrating Hari Raya Haji. Before that, we celebrated Valentine's Day, Thai Pusa. We celebrated Chinese New Year. Then we celebrate Deepawali, Punjabi Vaisakhi, and so on. So celebration, all the students are able to talk one kind of celebration. Okay, here family celebration can even be a wedding anniversary. Correct? Can be anything, your parents' wedding anniversary. Or even a family celebration can be also a birthday celebration or special Thanksgiving prayers for your family members. Okay, what you should do, what the event was. So event is what? Peristiwa, kejadian, isn't it? So what the event was, incident. What kind of celebration? What did you do there? What you did there? Any kind of preparation, or everything you go and eat in the hotel, or everything was planned. So depends. You share your information. Did you enjoy yourself? The 5 questions. Why not? Okay, I'm sure in Form 3, remember in the book, Form 3 book, we always says, if you say why, you must say the reason. If you say why not, you must also, if you say yes, also must have reason, no, also must have reason. So you cannot say, teacher, if I say no, means I'm escape. No, you will never escape. You must give your valid reason. Okay, why family celebrations are important in Malaysia? Then you show why. Okay, let's try. Anybody want to share why family celebration are important in Malaysia? Please write down at the comments, please. Come on, students. Let me see your comments. Why family celebrations are important in Malaysia? Maybe you can write down faster. Come on, students. I want to read your comments now. Come on. Anyone? Why family celebration are important? Anyone? Anyone? Are the students there? Puan Farida?
Yeah, I'm not. I don't have to accept it. Let me just stop sharing. Just a moment.
Okay, never mind. Just okay, students. Yes. Why family celebrations are important? Okay, boys, maybe students, you can give some reasons. Just type it out. Yes, maybe you can just type it out, students. Try. Yes, its body language will help us to gain more marks. What? That will be eye contact. Yes, Mazwin, I agree that will be eye contact, but they want you to utter the words. You understand? They want you. They are assessing on not on your body language, but they are assessing you on your vocabulary.
Good
your
question,
words.
Madam Anji.
Yeah. So you need. They want you to utter the words. They want to hear your voice. That you can communicate in English. You understand? So you don't really, yes, this is also body language. Okay, another Kairunisa says to keep a good bond between the family members. Yes, bonding, family bonding. All right, okay, good family bonding. To keep a good bond between your family members. Yes, please. Okay, very good. All right, that's the way. All right, students, yeah, good. All right, then let's continue with the next slide. Puan Farida.
Next slide. Do you want to go for a break first or how?
Yeah, just maybe 1 minute break. We'll take 1 minute break, students.
We'll go for a short break. Just a moment. We'll be right back.
Semua sekolah ditutup hingga cuti akhir tahun 17 Disember 2020. Anda tak cukup bahan? Tak ada rujukan? Tak faham? Anda nak tuition tapi PKP? Jangan risau, kami di Akademi YouTuber dengan kerjasama Kelab Guru Malaysia dan e-Didik Malaysia mengadakan kelas tuition online. Semua peringkat ada, semuanya secara percuma. Video PDPC pun ada. Apa ditunggu lagi? Layari www.academyyoutuber.com. Dibawakan kepada anda oleh Akademi YouTuber.
Alright,
okay.
We are back.
All right.
Let me share the screen.
Hi, Emily. Okay, we are back, students. So there are some answers over here. Jessica says, well, it can improve relationship between family members. Very true, Jessica. There's a lot of bonding, love and care, and there's also unity. All right. And then Maswin Dawawi says,
there's a question, Madam Anji.
Oh yeah, that is a question. Good.
Yeah.
Could bombastic words will level up our CEFR level, for example, from B1 to B2. Okay, what kind of bombastic words are you going to use? We must see our words appropriate with the questions. All right, if the questions are suitable and the words are also suitable, then you get the marks. The marks all belongs to you. So, but you must see whether it makes any matching, it makes sense or not. Maybe Teacher Emily, you can help over here, Teacher Emily.
Let's listen. Your opinion, please, Teacher Emily.
I'll
share the screen.
Wait, okay. When you talk about bombastic word, it's not the words that you use, it's how you converse, how you talk, and how you present your points. The words are just going to make your point sound better. That's it. Using bombastic words wrongly, if you don't use the words correctly, also that will only be a problem. So if you know how to use certain words, you can use, but doesn't mean straight away from B1 you go to B2. This is for your speaking test. So your speaking test is within that short 15 minutes, you see. So if you have good vocabulary, carry on, use it in your conversation. Yeah, why not? But then you must remember there is one task, this is part, there's one task where you will need to converse with your partner. Okay, so that's where you will need to do other things like turn taking, prompting, clarifying. So different kinds of speaking functions. So it's not using only bombastic words, but it will help. I hope that answered the question.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great.
Okay, Masvin, I think it's a very clear explanation for you and for others. Okay, thank you, Puan Emily. All right, let's continue the exam part 2. Okay, just now why family celebration are important. Okay, the vocabulary part.
Maybe this. Yeah.
Okay,
Maybe
words
this
for
is.
this.
Yeah. This slide maybe answer the question.
Yes,
Has been
vocabulary
answered
words for
earlier.
describing celebration. Example kinds of celebration. Just now I mentioned to you. Activities at the celebration. What are the activities you need to mention? Maybe there's some kind of playing games, some music, some dancing going on, some chit chat going on, some competition going on. Maybe there's also a slideshow. All right. So a lot of activities can take place. But here you need to express and inform or share your opinion or the views about a kind of celebration and what are the activities going on. Okay. So what kind of words
Madam
for
Manjit.
expressing? Yes.
Madam Manjit.
Yes.
How if like the choice of word does it play an important role in our speaking task?
Yes, choice of word is very good because the words must be appropriate with the question. Choice of word is no harm using simple words. All right,
Okay,
no harm
for
using simple.
sorry,
Yes,
I'll just add a
Yeah,
little
Emily.
bit. Like this
yes.
slide, what Madam Manjit has prepared, right? Vocabulary, words for describing celebrations, words for expressing feelings, words for expressing opinions. So if you're going to describe the celebration, you need to use words. It was not that maybe you went to a function, it was crowded, there was a lot of people.
Yes.
It was
Noisy,
so it does
ah,
you use your senses, what you
lively,
saw. If
colorful.
then it
Yes.
was you can hear children crying or people talking. It was very noisy
Yes.
because
And
the
then the
DJ
food
was
was
playing
delicious.
music. Yeah, so maybe somebody was playing the music on the stage. And then how did
Yes.
you feel? Words like you felt fantastic, or you felt you don't just put in words amazing, awesome, but you must make sure that it suits the
Explain also.
explain, and also it suits the task.
Function, task and function.
Adjectives also
It,
Yeah,
it,
strong
it,
play
adjectives
an
very
plays an
important.
important.
so it suits the function. What are you talking about? So the words,
Adjectives.
the adjectives,
Yes.
and you can use your the
Adverbs.
senses. What you heard, what you saw. What you felt.
Merry
You felt.
making.
Maybe it's your brother's wedding or your sibling. Somebody in your family. So you felt very emotional. So you use words that can express that. Yeah, or your opinions. Okay.
Not only that, you can also use your five sense. Remember your five sense? So
Yes,
that you
five
will
cents.
remember your eyes, your nose, and your smell, your ear. With it, so you can say these words, okay? And you can also use your WH questions. All right?
For example, the food, during festivals, food is one important aspect. So you tasted, Raya is coming, rendang and, ketupat, rendang and all that will be definitely
Dodol.
one, it's part of the festival. So
Like you can use
you
sample
are waiting
items
for
to
your grandmother's mouth-watering
mm.
rendang dish.
You
That
see,
kind
when
of
you talk
things.
about rendang, I feel like eating.
Yeah,
Okay,
one
all
of my
right?
favorite. Okay,
Right.
carry on, Madam Manjit.
Okay. Yeah, continue. So this, okay, students, I'm sure you are very clear about this. All right. Okay, let's continue now. For the next slide, please. Okay, this is the
Next
part
slide.
3, which is a bit difficult, but don't worry, we can do it. Okay, part 3, what you need to do, candidates discuss a task based on a mind map. Then they have a decision question to discuss. This is something like what we did in Form 3. All right, but pity you did not do your oral test, but we have practiced a lot in the classes. Okay, then candidates are given a topic with a central focus and question and surrounding ideas to help them. So don't worry, even though there's a mind map, the mind map may be easy and you'll be given the questions how you need to do. So there'll be a guideline for you whereby you will be able to do. Okay, what you need to do is here, turn, turn taking and responding appropriately. And then you are also negotiating one another and discussing about the topic. Okay. So what you need to focus on here? Explaining and giving reasons. You explain, but you must have supporting reasons there. Secondly, express and justify your opinion. When you say I agree with you, you must give your reasons. I disagree with you, you must give. I personally believe, you must give the reason. What about you? Do you agree with me? You can say that. But this is about two-way traffic. Both of you are communicating. Okay? Then making and responding to suggestion and discussing alternative plans. Another plan A, plan B. Maybe you can come up. All it depends on the exam questions. Okay, students? All right. Any questions so far? So good?
Any questions, students? You can type there.
Any questions?
Azwin said, okay, teachers. Afika said,
Okay.
noted.
Thank
Calvin
you.
said, hi, teacher. Okay. Justin, hi. Christina, hi.
Okay.
Is there any
Okay.
question? So far, no.
Okay, let's continue. Maybe later we
Alright.
call them to talk.
Okay,
Okay.
just next slide, Madam Anjit.
Yes.
Okay. So
Okay,
this is
looking
what
at
meant by central
mind mapping.
focus question,
Yes.
Why do
Okay.
people shop online?
This is a very good. Nowadays, everybody wants to shop online. Everyone must go Shopee lah, Lazada lah. So you must know this is in chapter 4. We have in chapter 3,
Especially next
chapter
week
4,
onwards,
and 4 book. Okay. Okay. Why do people shop
Madam Anjit?
online? Yes.
Especially next week onwards.
Now also started already, but it's already started. Next week
Raya
is
shopping. Okay.
yes. Okay, first no crowds. Very good. Time saving, better prices, convenient, wide variety of choice. Follow the trend. Okay, this part here, maybe students can write your comments or you can come in the StreamYard and explain. But I think you can write the comments. What do you think?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
you
they can do
type
that
the answers.
because this one is a pair work task, but
Yes.
they have to kind of like what Madam Manjit explained, they have to take turns. So
Yes.
this is where they will give you time. The rule is they will give you time. You and your partner has to decide who's going to start first, and then you all have to decide. Okay, I'm going to talk about this. You're going to talk about this, and then you all have to decide. Normally, they will ask you to choose one, no, best way or best suggestion. So, and I think if I'm not mistaken, it's just a short 1-2 minutes preparation.
Yes, 1 2 minutes.
There's no time for you to sit down and write
There's no
or
paper, there's no
no
pencil,
paper, nothing. It's all in
everything
your
here.
head.
And
That's
this is
what
a
you.
very simple topic. All
Yeah,
right.
this is something that you do. I'm sure all of us at one time or another, even if you didn't buy, you probably got your parents to buy for you something. Okay, because online shopping or you order through what's that? Nowadays they can even order through Instagram.
Oh, that's
Yeah, they get
ah,
the connection that people are selling things, promoting things through Insta and everything. So they connect with the buyer, and then they even TikTok also, and then they pay the money online, or
using
sometimes
credit card.
sometimes it's COD. Okay, so cash on delivery. So the students got so many options. So now why the points are there. So based on your experience, use your experience and talk,
Yes,
because
students,
it's
come.
all in your head. No writing on paper, Teacher Manjit, right?
Yeah. Shall we call
Uh,
them? But I think calling them in the StreamYard because we are 5:40 already. So
no, I think
maybe
write your comment. Write your comment.
yeah,
What do you think?
at the
What
chat
do you
box,
mean
please.
by no crowds? What do you mean by time saving? Why do you say it's convenient? Why do you think shopping online has better prices? Or follow the trend means like the latest one, latest shoe, latest gadgets. One person buys, everybody wants to buy it because that's the trend, especially like watches. I think teenagers is like
Especially teenagers.
yeah, shoes, watches. My friend has this watch. I also that it's the latest one. Even handphone lah, if possible, but handphone is not so cheap, so that's why it's not so easy to get
Clothes
the
lah,
latest
especially
trend.
Emily. Clothes.
Yeah, yeah, clothes, yeah, shoes.
Clothes, shoes. Then what
What
else?
about books and what about books and laptops?
No, books, I don't think
Books.
so. Books, the rare ones who love to read.
Okay,
Yes.
students. Okay.
Laptops is more for parents, lah, I
All
suppose.
right. So yeah, thank you very much, Emily and Puan Farida. So over here you can see, okay, when you say time saving, just say you put the word time saving. Are you just going to say it's time saving, or you are going to explain? So anyone can write there in the chat box. Can you choose one or two and write there the answers, please? Come on,
Why do
students.
people
Yeah.
Yes,
Start with
this
time
is
saving. Write your comments, students.
yes. Why do people shop online? Just one or two reasons. Give me one or two reasons. Any students try? No harm. You are also improving your writing skills, speaking,
Okay, let me
sharing ideas. Come on, students. Okay, you mentioned just now the word convenient. Why convenient? Because you don't need to what? Get stuck in the traffic jam, isn't it? Why do people shop online? All right, it is very convenient you buy online. Compared to now you have to go line up, you have to find a place for parking and so on. And you're also time constrained. This one, at the doorstep, you'll get your gift. Okay, come on, students, are you there? Come on, students. Try. Why do people shop online? There are so many reasons given in your mind there. Come. Any more? Anyone? Okay. One. Maybe you can show no crowd. Teacher. Okay. What did you say? It's time saving. Explain. Please try. Yes, students, you must try. Okay, Kelvin wrote here.
Kelvin commented
yes.
something. Yeah,
Yes.
Kelvin.
All right, Kelvin says better prices because we can get discount coupon code. Very true.
That's a good answer.
Very good answer.
So this is a very good answer. You understand? It's first you said better prices, yes, because you can compare certain things. All right, then you can get discount. Yes, you need a discount, and then you can also get a special coupon. You can accumulate your coupons, and you can later use it for something else. Very good answer. What about other students? Try, students. Okay, from Ashley. Ashley says, no sales pressure in online shopping. Correct. There's no pressure. Anytime that you like, you can do. All right? Anytime when you like, middle of the night, you can't even sleep. Then you will see some people now with COVID-19, they can't go out. So they'll see, oh, online shopping, we can buy this, we can order this. So it gives them happiness. Okay, Mazin says,
Madam Manjit,
yes.
Mazin got a question for you. Does this mean that the topic will be asked in speaking was
from 5 textbook? Yes, can be. Why not? In Form 4, Form 5, we got, isn't it? Let's chat, let's buy it. Remember the book? So can ask anything. And these are basic questions. All right, these are
very
basic
relevant
questions.
questions.
Yeah, these are happening every day. Every day you are buying something, your mom is buying something. We are buying something every day.
Yeah, and I like buying online because there's no sales assistant following me around.
All right, good. But
I
I
can
like
take my
Sometimes
own
it's very irritating.
choosing.
Yes.
You can choose,
You have
at
the
your
freedom
own.
to go around.
Yeah, you can choose, and then you can compare, and then you can walk around in the online platform lah, not walk around
Why are
physically.
we having this culture, in your opinion, Emily and Madam Manjit? Why are sales people are following behind every time?
Maybe they were told by the management, you must follow the customer, make sure.
Promoting their products.
They are not promoting, they just follow you silently behind as if like stalking you. Sometimes I will just tell, if they're unlucky, they caught me on a bad day, I just walk out. If I get irritated, I just walk out from the shop.
Okay,
But Mazwin's question is a good question. Teacher Farida, you can put up the question again.
Yeah.
It's not only from all the topics that you are going to learn in Form 4 and Form 5 are important. That's why we go through with y'all with the topics and we cover the syllabus and all that. But what will actually come out for the exam is not in our hands.
Yes.
Emily, this is a very good question, Madam Manjit. Not question. Opinion.
Able to get refund.
Able to refund.
Yeah.
Yes.
But most sellers
is not good.
Online. No, most sellers have this guarantee. Sorry?
Not only that, if the product comes to your house, it is spoiled or
Damage.
destroyed.
Yeah.
So you can get refund also. All right.
One is because of product damage. Another thing is maybe the size is not correct, and then or maybe you're not happy with the quality. Then you can
Perhaps
ask
this
for a
is,
refund.
one of the disadvantage of online shopping.
Yeah,
I mean,
you're
like,
not assured. You're not 100% sure you can get the quality products.
Yes.
And then like sizes and clothing and all that. Sometimes it's
yeah,
written there L, but when it comes, it's actually like a
it's a
tiny
different
S.
size. Correct. Correct.
So
So
it
that has
depends on
happened.
so you must
Uh,
be alert. Not everything is good online, Not everything, because you cannot see
and
good.
many of the products are from China, like Shopee, Lazada.
Ah,
I mean, there are
So
pros and cons.
don't expect
So,
designer
when
clothing.
students are giving their opinions, how to include this disadvantage?
They can put that in,
How
and then personal. Let's say personalize it because they have gone through all this. They know. And then another thing is that they can what do you call that? It's okay to give what's that? Negative or disadvantages. It's all right. That's
yes,
your opinion.
advantages, yes,
Our
sharing
opinion.
ideas.
That is what we want. We want you to give your opinions. I think
That's why they
Mazin
want to
has
get.
another
In
Yeah,
textbook,
there's a question there for Maswin.
in fact,
a comment.
okay, just
Yeah, Maswin,
we
there's something there.
can hold on, just a moment.
Compare the
Okay, we can
product.
compare the product by looking up the comments from
Yeah,
other
that is called
customers.
a review.
Yes,
Yeah,
The
correct. We can
review of the
compare.
product. That's why
which
they
we
ask us
can't
to
get
review.
like face-to-face shopping. Yeah,
Okay, so we
all
can
right.
compare here the product, students. Okay,
Yeah.
so this is how you
Uh,
need to do. All right. Okay, anything we buy, we
how
must
do
be
you
fair.
like?
There's always advantages and disadvantages in everything, but it's up to you how to choose. Okay, that's how you need to do. Okay, then there's another one from Adil
Madam
Amza
Manjit,
Khalid.
Madam Manjit,
Yes.
Madam Manjit, and Emily, there's one question. How do we include negative comments in our conversation with the instructor, and at the same time we want to express our
Yeah, show the
what are
slide
the
again, the
sentences?
stimulus. Show the stimulus again.
Stimulus, huh? Maybe
Mm.
we can talk about that,
Uh,
expressing. It can't be it's not like good all the
because
time.
comparison is good. When you compare,
Yes,
that means you
yes.
are having a conversation with your friend. The
Yes.
comparison part is actually quite good. Like what this student commented, Adil Amza.
Yeah,
I
I
can
can
compare
compare again
items from
from
different kinds
different
of
kind
stores.
of stores.
So actually, yeah, because on Lazada and Shopee, there are actually many sellers, many people
Dealers
from
lah, many
different
dealers.
shops. Correct, dealers. Yes, that
Yes,
dealers who are
dealers.
selling their products. So you can say this shop from the review, like this person, Mazwin, the review will tell you that service is good, quality came in good condition, the customer is satisfied. Some people like to include
Well
photos.
packed, well packed.
Correct. They include pictures, of the pictures of the product. So when other people want to buy, when they read this, they're a bit assured. Oh, okay. They feel a bit confident. If there's no review or there's a lot of negative review, oh, the product is doesn't follow the size,
Yes. Then there's a lot of difficult problems. Okay. There's one more question from Adi Amza Khalid, one Farida. He says, I can compare items from different kind of stores. Yes, very true. Okay, you can compare items from different kind of stores. That's very true. So secondly, we must also remember that not everything is good when you buy online. You must know how to choose and you can compare the prices and not forgetting, ask your parents' opinion because your parents are very much experienced in buying things. So they know. All right. Don't always think that you know the best by buying thing, everything online is good. You must make the final decision asking your parents too, because you're still a student. All right. Okay. There's
Maybe
another
can we
question.
use sentences like this? We can compare the product. Where is it? We can compare. Where's Emily? Okay.
Emily is
We can
missing.
compare the product by looking up the comments from other customers. So if
Yes.
you want to include a negative comment, you can use words like however, So you will
Yes.
have the comparison of Emily's back. Okay, Emily, yes.
sorry, my battery
Now
died.
you've been.
I forgot to charge. Normally I charge, but today I just came back from a meeting, so everything is a bit rushed. But I think we students, like I said, the points when they want to compare, this is where the students must work with each other. Okay, you can compare. You can say like add negative comments. You can tell that the okay, yes, this is a good idea. We save time by buying things online. However,
Ever, yes.
you can use words. However,
But
there is a problem because sometimes we are not assured of the quality of the product. You see, you say something good, but at the same time you add a negative point. Can, but
So you
based
use
on the point,
linkers over here.
but you must mention the point given. That's the most important thing. The five in the stimulus, right? That's why I asked you share the slide, right? That's now it was
Even
5 points, right?
again.
the mind map, the mind map,
Share
Wait,
the stimulus.
the mind map,
So the
the
mind map. So that
part three mind map.
correct. So if they mention the mind
Shopping
map,
online,
shopping online, so they can say no crowd, and yes, no crowd,
convenient.
yeah, but then you have to walk around. There's a negative part to it. No crowd, no crowd, yes, but you want to compare prices, you have to walk physically, go there from one shop to another shop. It can be very tiring, whereas when you shop online, it's
Yeah.
very easy because you're sitting in front of a computer, you're not actually moving, you're just clicking and choosing,
Is
so
this a
save
slide?
time. Yeah,
Yes, very
that's a
convenient.
slide.
Yes.
So you
Okay.
Yeah.
see, there's a plus point. You can say it's convenient. You can say it's better prices, but or however, or on the other hand, or on the no, in contrast, better prices doesn't mean better quality.
Very good slogan.
Yeah, because we don't know. Because I personally bought a blouse. It looked very nice in the picture and everything, but when the product actually came, it was very flimsy, very transparent. The quality
Yeah.
of the material was not like what was in the picture. So it be buyers or consumers can get very, what do you call that? We are in a way can be cheated.
Can be
Yeah,
cheated.
cheated and deceived.
Yes,
Yeah.
deceive, correct. So these are the vocabulary that they can learn. You see, deceived, no cheated, taken in, by all the gimmicks and sometimes the sellers will put video and all that. It looks so
Yeah.
like wow, so
Tempting,
Convincing. It
tempting, so
looks so
tempting.
convincing.
tempting, sophisticated, but
Tempting,
when the
yes.
product comes, it's just like a piece of plastic.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So
That's the
I know.
disadvantage.
Okay.
Do
There's
we have
another.
any other
Yeah.
example?
No, I think only one example because I brought my students.
Yeah, the other day
Uh,
we were
yeah.
so this is where they have to take turns. They need to be able to ask questions and
Yeah.
reply to their friend. They can say, no, I don't think so, I think this is better, I think then finally they have to decide which is the best
There's another
point, right?
question over
There's
here.
another question here. A person
Maybe
you
can try. Okay,
admire.
before that, Ade Amsa Khalid, he wrote here, I can compare items from different kind of stores. Okay, yes, Ade, correct. You can compare with others. Okay, all right. So we are
That
covered
is
with that question now. Your mind map.
Yes.
Okay, let's continue.
Just 4 minutes, Madam Manjit. We have 4
Yeah.
minutes. Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. A person you
Uh,
admire.
Okay, another question here you can talk. A person you admire, there will be also a mind map for this question. Talk about a person you admire. Okay, here when you admire can be not necessary, can be a mother, father, can be even your teachers. Teachers days are coming. You can even admire your
yeah,
teachers,
can be
your
anybody.
friends, can be your friends, your classmates. Okay, can be
Yes.
our prime minister if you like our prime minister. Can be anyone. All
Can be a
right.
movie star.
Yes. Who this person is, you must mention who this person is, what this person looks like.
Madam
Say
Manjit,
very
who
good.
do you
Yes.
admire?
I I admire my mother.
How about you,
I,
Emily?
Myself, not really sure lah. Never really thought about it.
I admire. I find that my mother
I admire my
is.
father.
Yeah, I find that
Mm.
my mother got certain qualities, and she's fast thinking. She can act fast. So I admire these good qualities in her. All
So
right.
the moment you can, first question you must answer is who is this person? Then
You
Yes.
must
only you are
mention the
able to
person.
explain the
Yes.
rest of the points.
Correct.
Is there a
Yes.
mind map
Correct.
for this?
Yeah, we have a mind map later on. Yes.
Maybe we can show the mind map.
Yeah, show
Yeah.
that.
Is
I
what?
know
This is
this
no,
is
no.
the same sample.
Yeah,
Same
yeah.
Oh,
sample, like
I think this is
photos.
the same sample as the online shopping. Never mind. Madam Manjit, go back to the other question.
Yes. Okay, what this person looks like? Can you say very angry, soft-spoken, kind, all right, friendly, loving, courageous. Okay, a person is very discerning. So you need to use good vocabulary when you explain me about this person. Why you admire this person? When you say you admire, sure you will use all the positive qualities about the person. Hardly you will say anything negative. But you can add one or two negative words because we are humans. We have good qualities and also bad qualities in us. Okay?
Yeah, nobody is
Okay. Why
perfect.
you like to meet the person? Would you like to meet the person? Yes. You give your reason. If you say no, you give your reason. Because sometimes the person is no more here. So you give the reason. If the person is around, you can always say you like to meet the person. Can be anyone, can be an artist also. Okay? So this is quite a simple and interesting question. That's why I told you just now the test is for the basically what you're doing routine, you're meeting around. They can ask you anything. The most important is you are able to interact, you are able to communicate, you are able to answer the exam questions
It
and
will
use the
be
mind map.
correct. It will all be questions that are related to the teenagers, related to their life, related to their, what they're studying. It will not be about politics or about world history. No, it will be something that is very near to them. Yeah, their experience, what they know, their in school or outside school, but it will be related to them, teenagers. So no need to worry. Just think about what's happening in your own life, what your experiences are. For weaker students, because many of our students are weak, they cannot make very long sentences or very good sentences. So then I speak in short, simple sentences, but don't keep quiet. That is my advice. If you keep quiet, you don't get marks.
That's
Yeah.
good.
So at
You
least say
must put some
something.
effort. Put some
Correct.
effort. Attend something. They will ask you simple questions. Hi. Yes, hi, Nazila.
And
You
then
understand enough students?
this is where the partners help each other. The partners can help. What do you think? Okay, let's say, what do you think, Mazwin? Do you agree? So you helping your friend at the same time. So that shows good conversation skills. You're prompting your friend, then your friend, no, I don't think so. Then it goes on like that. So you can actually prompt your friend. If you feel like your friend, because if your friend is very quiet, then what you also have to say something. If not, you also like it won't be like you alone speaking. There are two of
Yeah.
you there, so you
And
have
on
to
top
kind of
of
like
it,
ah
Puan Emily, on top of it, you have already practiced and you're comfortable with your friend. Okay? A
ah
and B, you're already comfortable. You know who is stronger and who is a bit weaker. So you can help each other because you want to get through and score. Understand,
yes.
students? So that is what you really need to do. Okay?
Teach, teacher ID is saying sorry for not joining us because I think her internet has a lot of problem because she's coming all the way from Sarawak, and I think it's raining a place, right?
Yes,
Teacher
Yeah.
yes.
Majid?
That's right. So we were here actually 4:20. We are already in the StreamYard just now. And
Yeah.
then after that, something happened.
But it's
Okay?
unfortunate. Maybe she will present again on another day.
Yeah,
So
she will present again another day, hopefully. Don't worry, students. Okay, any questions before we end the session today?
oh,
Because
there
it's
is one
passing
question.
Oh,
month.
last question. Last question.
Yes. Okay, this
Right
is
now.
from Mazwin Dawabi. Besides
Yeah.
helping our friend from quiet, what can we do
Keep
to
it quiet.
gain more marks? Okay. Try to communicate. Use, maybe you can even give moral support to your friend.
Yeah, you can prompt
Encourage.
your friends to talk. Like, do you agree with me? At least a yes and a no. And
No,
why?
I think what Mazwin wants to know is that is one thing, prompting your friend. What can we do besides that? So
Oh, to
besides
gain
prompting
more
your friend,
marks.
like the earlier teacher Manjit mentioned already, use good vocabulary. You want to get good marks, good vocabulary. Try not to make grammar mistake because there's also language. One is content, what you are going to say, because based on the stimulus, the mind map given. Another thing is the language that you're using. You cannot use bahasa. You cannot use other languages besides English too. Even though you're very weak, you cannot use bahasa. So you need to be able to use English, whether it's simple or a good vocabulary, of course, will help you. But if you use bombastic words wrongly, it's not going to help you. So
Yeah.
these are the things: the vocabulary, the language, the content,
The
based on the
appropriate
stimulus. Give
words lah.
examples. Teacher Manjit, they must
Yes.
give example. What do you mean by time saving? What do you mean by convenient? What do you mean? No,
Yeah.
for example, shopping malls. When festive seasons, everybody will be going and rushing to buy.
Rushing to buy
Like
there.
now, Raya is around the corner. People will be rushing now. Not so bad lah because of COVID, but normally the places will be crowded, right? People will be going out to buy
Eventually,
things.
yes,
Even
they need
Bazaar
their food.
Ramadan,
Ah,
it's really crowded. Emily.
actually Pasar Ramadan and all that. So
Bazaar.
because of that, what you they have to explain. Online shopping, no crowd. They won't have. We don't have the problem of finding parking, and then we don't have to rush and push against others. And it's safer,
Yes,
especially now during COVID. It's so much safer to be at home and shop.
correct. These are the points that you need to talk students. Okay, I think we have already Cikgu Heidi is not around, never mind. Cikgu Farida and Cikgu Emily have already explained in details. You
I
understand?
think teacher
Is there
Heidi has given the link in the group.
is there
Yeah,
any
Teacher
yeah,
Manjit.
yeah. She have given the link at the group at the
where is it?
chat there.
Okay,
Maybe.
just a moment.
In the chat,
Okay.
maybe we can
Okay,
share
students.
the
Okay.
link.
We have done with today's session. We learned a lot, okay, about the speaking activities from all the three teachers today. Okay, congratulations to those who are able to follow our session from the beginning to the end. And thank you very much again to all my students, especially wherever you came from. And very, very sorry you are unable to hear Fun Baby's explanation today. But don't worry, we'll join her slot another time. Okay, before I provide the certificate link, I want to
Madam Manjit,
remind
do you
all of
have the
you,
link?
yeah, you go and the chat, our private chat, please.
Yeah, can you paste it again?
Okay, I put it here, private chat. Can you see the link is there?
Yeah,
No,
can
we
you
can't.
copy and paste? Yeah,
You have to paste
copy and
again
paste
because
it again. Yeah.
we came in a bit later, I think.
No, I won't be able to do because, okay, I just show you here.
You just share
Uh,
in the
okay,
in our
link
private
Sijil,
chat.
Okay, link Sijil is over there.
Where is it?
And teacher Head,
No, you have to copy. You have to copy.
You have to
And paste
copy and
it.
paste it in the
Paste it in
comment.
the private, yeah. Or in the
Okay.
comment second.
If you put in the private, then Farida can share.
Yeah.
Wait, I put in the private bit again.
Just copy and paste then and I'll share.
That's one.
Yeah,
No, it's
anything
not.
else, Emma?
Oh, I can't do it
Teacher?
all because I came with a guest link. Okay, just see over here our handphone from our handphone Telegram. Can you see in the Telegram under Jolly? I can't do it here. Anyway, I try and see. Again, I try.
Madam Manjit, you just copy the link from that.
Yeah, I copy already, and then you
And
just
then you
paste
just
it.
paste it in our private chat so I can
That's
share
what I'm
it with the
doing.
students.
Dia tak mahu berfungsi.
While waiting, Emily, any tips, any other tips you like to share with the students?
I think all they need to do is they need to practice speaking. I think many of our students don't speak. When
Okay,
you
can you
don't,
see? Hello, can you see? I've already stated. Can see not?
No.
no, it's
Okay.
not that.
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
okay,
yes.
now, all right, okay.
All right.
Got?
Yeah.
Got.
Anything, Emily, continue.
Okay.
So all they need to do is now, because many of our students don't speak English at home. So what they need to do is they need to practice speaking in English with their friends. If they already been assigned a partner, start practicing with the partner. That's what I do in my classes. I match them with their partners. So if it's possible during the real exam, they can go with their partners will be good. But we don't know. For the real SPM, you may not have that luxury. They may follow Uncle Giliran and then you enter two by two, in pairs. So you need to at the moment in class practice with your friend. choose a friend, a partner that you can practice, whenever we got class discussion and all that, I ask them to practice and come and present. And nowadays, like my form 5, I don't allow them to hold papers in their hand.
Yes, very true. That's why you must practice a
Because
lot.
they will read. They will read. Even though they are weak, whatever little English you use and speak.
That's why we have brainstorming activities before we start our lesson. We will ask the
Correct,
students,
correct.
okay?
We give
So
them
we
the
will ask, and
content.
this will guide all of you to speak something in English. Everyone will get a chance to speak, but show
Okay.
some effort, okay?
Yeah.
All
Madam
right.
Auntie,
I
we
think
already
the
have the
links are
link.
already up.
Maybe.
Okay,
Yeah.
the link is
That's
already
all.
This is
up,
the link.
students. Okay?
And then you can, the code is this. Yeah.
Yeah, the code is
Plus
already
hashtag
there.
plus IUD date. ED date.
Okay. All right. So please do it so. You only have 30 minutes to fill all the particulars for your certificate. And to those who haven't joined EDD Junior Telegram, please do so. If you want to get more information, please go to www.academyyoutuber.com. So once again, I would like to thank all our teachers and students and parents for this for attending this session. And happy Hari Raya. Okay, so take care of yourself,
Take
and
care.
boys and
And
girls, please
please don't
support.
forget to subscribe to our channels.
Yeah,
Oh,
Teacher
please support
Manjit,
first.
Teacher Heidi,
Fun Heidi
Teacher
channel,
Heidi.
Teacher Emily John's channel,
Emily,
Bless Fairy, and
Bless
Fun
Family.
Manjit channel. Only subscribe once. All right, and take care. Have a pleasant day. And see
Bye.
you
And good luck
soon.
in your coming exam. Good luck,
Yes,
everyone,
good
for
Yeah.
your
luck.
coming
Take care of
exam.
your health.
See you
Okay, bye
Bye-bye.
bye. See you all
next
soon.
week.
COVID-19 semakin menular. Sekolah-sekolah terpaksa ditutup. Bagaimana dengan nasib pendidikan anak-anak kita? Sebagai ibu bapa, kita pastinya mahukan yang terbaik untuk anak-anak. Tetapi, mengapa bebankan diri dengan kelas tuition yang berbayar sedangkan ada yang percuma? Akademi YouTuber Malaysia, inisiatif dari EDD dan Kelab Guru Malaysia, membawakan anak anda kelas dalam talian secara percuma, secara langsung oleh guru-guru dari seluruh negara. Maklumat lanjut, layari www.academyyoutuber.com.
Dibawakan kepada anda oleh Akademi YouTuber.